Welcome to the YouTube channel of Vyasa Institute of Mathematics. In this episode, let us see some details and shortcut methods to do the problems involved speed related problems. How can we solve the speed related problems easily? When we come to the case of speed, two other terms are related to that problem. The terms are, one is speed, the other is distance and time. Speed, distance, time. These three terms are connected, and the formula and the main theory behind the problems of speed is distance equal to speed into time. Distance equal to speed into time. That is the formula connecting these three terms. From this formula, we can find the speed as distance divided by time. Speed equal to distance by time, and time equal to distance by speed. So, among these three terms, in a problem, only two terms will be given in the problem. Only two will be given in the question. Sometimes you may be given speed and distance. Then that question will definitely be to find the time. If the speed and distance are given in the problem, that question will definitely be to find the time. Similarly, if the speed and the time are given, the question will be to find the distance. And similarly, if the distance and time are given, the question will be to find the speed. So, among these three terms, only two terms will be given in the problem. Then always the question is to find the third one. That will always be the question. Now, when we do the problems involving speed, we must be careful of the units of distance and time and speed given in the question. That units must be in this form. That is, when the distance is in kilometer, time is in hour, unit of the speed must be kilometer per hour. When the distance is in kilometer, time is in hour, the unit of the speed must be kilometer per hour. Similarly, when the distance is in meter, time in seconds, unit of the speed will be meter per second. The units must be in this form. If the units given in the question are not in this form, that means sometimes distance may be in kilometer, time may be in hour, but the speed may not be in kilometer per hour, it may be in meter per second, or in the other way. That means distance and time are in terms of meter and second, but the speed is given in kilometer per hour. If it is so, you must convert the unit of the speed to the proper form. If the distance and the kilometer, distance and the time are in kilometer and meter hour, and if the speed is in meter per second, you should convert the unit of the speed to the kilometer per hour. Similarly, if the distance and the time are in meter and seconds, and if speed given in the question is in kilometer per hour, you should convert it to meter per second. To convert the units we have to remember one conversion rule, that is 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Actually, this 5 and 18 comes from 1 kilometer means 1000 meter. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. 1 hour is 60 minutes and 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 1 kilometer per hour means 1000 divided by 60 into 60. On simplification, we can cancel 1 0. Again, we can cancel 1 0. Then you have 10 and 6, 10 by 6 and 6. Then you can cancel 1 2 from numerator and denominator. Then here it will become 3 and this will become 5. So only 5 is there in the numerator. In the denominator, 6 into 3. So the answer is 5 by 18. It is thus the 5 and 18 comes in the conversion rule. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second, and 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. This is the rule to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second and vice versa. Then this is the main theoretical background behind the questions involved speed. Now let us see how we can solve certain questions involving speed, distance and time. Suppose consider a problem. Two particles, two bodies which are now at a distance of say 800 meter apart. Two bodies are now 800 meter apart. Are that means moving in opposite directions. One with the speed of 80 meter per second or say 60 meter per second, and the other with the speed of 40 meter per second. Two bodies which are now at a distance of 800 meter apart and are moving towards each other. One with the speed of 60 meter per second and the other with the speed of 40 meter per second. Now the question is, after what time will they meet each other? After what time will the two bodies meet each other? So two bodies are now, say let the bodies be A and B. These two are at a distance of 800 meter apart. These two are moving towards each other. One with the speed of 60 meter per second and the other with the speed of 40 meter per second. Question is, after what time will they meet each other? Okay. Now, the question is this one. The two bodies are at a distance of 800 meter apart. Both of them are approaching to each other. That means these two are moving in opposite directions. After what time will they meet each other? Before giving the shortcut method to solve this problem, let us examine the question in detail. This body A is moving towards B at a speed of 60 meter per second, and body B is moving towards A at a speed of 40 meter per second. So after 1 second, after 1 second, this A will move forward 60 meter and this body B will move forward 40 meter. Then the distance between these two bodies will be reduced by 100, will decrease 100, and so the distance will then it will be 700 meter only, because one of the bodies moved towards B 60 meter and the other towards A 40 meter. So 60 plus 40, 100 meter is reduced in the total distance. So now after 1 second, the distance between the two bodies will be only 700 meter. Again after 1 more second, this distance will again reduce by 100. So after 2 seconds, the distance will only be 600 meter. Thus, after every second, the distance between the two bodies will be decreased by 100 meter each. Therefore, we can take the effective speed of the problem as 100 meter per second. Not 60 and not 40. Let us take the effective speed as 100 meter per second, because the two bodies are approaching each other at a speed of 100 meter per second. Now we can generalize this principle. That is, whenever two bodies move in opposite directions, whenever two bodies move in opposite directions, take the effective speed of the question as the sum of the speeds of the two bodies. Whenever, you remember this one, whenever two bodies move in opposite directions, the effective speed of the question will be the sum of the speeds of the two bodies. So in our question, the effective speed is 100 meter per second and the distance equal to 800 meter itself, original distance itself. You take the original distance itself as the distance. You need not take 700, 600 in that way. You just take the original distance 800 meter itself, but you take the speed as 100 meter. Now the question is to find after what time will the bodies meet each other. That means we have to find time. So let us use the formula time equal to distance by speed. Time equal to distance by speed. Here the distance is 800 meter. Speed is 100 seconds. Therefore, distance by speed equal to 8. The unit is second. So 8 seconds. So the two bodies will meet each other after 8 seconds from the start. The two bodies will meet each other after 8 seconds from the start. Okay? So when the two bodies move in opposite directions, we take the speed as the sum of their speeds and simply apply that in the formula distance equal to speed into time. Again, let us take another case. Suppose the same two bodies. Suppose A and B are moving in the same direction. The faster body is behind, so 60 meter per second. A is body with the higher speed, and B has a speed 40 meter per second. It is a slower one. Faster one is behind the slower one. These are at present at 800 meter apart. These two bodies are 800 meter apart. Since the faster body is behind, definitely the faster one will overtake the slower one after some time. So the question is, if two bodies which are at 800 meter apart, one with a speed of 60 meter per second, which is behind, and the other one at a speed of 40 meter per second. These two bodies are moving in the same direction. So after what time will the faster one overtake the slower one? After what time will the faster one overtake the slower one? Here, the two bodies are moving in the same direction. In the previous problem, the two bodies were moving in the opposite directions. Then we took the speed of the question as sum of the speeds. Here the two bodies are moving in opposite direction, same directions. Then take the effective speed of the question as the difference of the speeds. Take the speed as the difference of the speeds. Here, so the speed must be 60 minus 40, that is 20 meter per second. That is the speed of the problem, 20 meter per second. So our rule is, whenever two bodies move in opposite directions, take the speed of the question as sum of the speeds. And whenever two bodies move in the same direction, take the speed of the question as difference of the speeds. Now the speed is 20 meter per second, distance are equal to 800 meter. We have to find a time. After what time will the two bodies meet each other, or after what time the faster one will overtake the slower one? So we need a time. The time is given by, the time is distance divided by speed. Time equal to distance divided by speed. It is equal to distance, here it is 800 meter. Speed is 20 meter per second. Therefore, after cancellation, we get 40 seconds. After 40 seconds, the slower or faster body will overtake the slower one. That is the answer to the question. So here also, the formula is one and the same: distance equal to speed into time, or time equal to distance by speed, or speed equal to distance by time. But the main rule behind this one is, if two bodies move in opposite directions, we will take the sum of the speeds as the speed of the question, and when two bodies move in the same direction, we will take the difference. That is one rule. Now let us take other problems, but some more problems are to be dealt with in this topic. That will take more time. So I wish to take this problem involving speed in 2 episodes. So the remaining topic, let us discuss and some more shortcut methods we can see in next episode. So you please remember to watch all the episodes, and also please remember to subscribe the channel. Then only you will be able to get all the episodes in exact order, and thereby practicing completely to get higher score in the exam. Thank you very much.